repeat after me.
Hey guys, it's me again. Appreciate you guys for coming back. I wish I finished out that compilation. It would have been cool, but I really wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation of threat, how it works with pure prot tanking, and then maybe go a little bit over my rotation if you guys had the time to tune in. Thanks. For continuity of the video, and maybe even a little bit of general knowledge, aggro, threat, and hate list, I'm going to define them real quick. So aggro is the person who the target is currently attacking. Threat is who the target determines it's going to attack. And then the hate list is anybody in the raid or party who generates any bit of threat throughout the whole entire fight. Essentially what your add-ons use. Keep in mind that one damage point is going to be equal to one threat point. This is what makes us so deadly in terms of aggro. Additionally speaking, the people that are going to pull aggro off of you inside the melee range of the boss only have to pull 110% more threat per second, which obviously is equal to damage per second. Outside of that melee box, it's going to be 130%. As you guys watch the rest of this fight, I want you to watch where my name is on that damage meter. I start at number 1 and I never leave that position. If you made it this far, good for you. We're going to cover some rotations, macros, and add-ons. First things first, before the pull, get into Berserker stance. Why? Because you're going to be able to cast Berserker Rage. With Berserker Rage, you become immune to fear and incapacitate effects. You also generate extra rage while taking damage. What do we want to do when we get into a mess? We want more rage as warriors. What you're looking at is the macro that you're going to use to go from casting your Berserker Rage to casting Battle Stance. Why are we going to do that? So that we can go ahead and charge our next mob. The next two abilities I want to talk about are Charge and Thunderclap. Why are they important? Because Charge, as you go into the mob, it's going to generate rage. Also going to put you on all the enemies' hate list first. Important. Thunderclap, an AoE effect that is going to reduce the enemy's attack speed by 10% for 30 seconds, and it also does a little bit of damage, which generates threat. We know how much we love threat. The next macro you're going to see is Thunderclap in a defensive stance. Once we have the Berserker Rage up, Thunderclap's down, we are generating rage based off of damage output and the damage we are taking. It's important to understand the in-combat rotation vice a deep prot tank. Here's the big difference. We use Bloodthirst and Revenge on cooldown. Why Bloodthirst? A real quick example, let's say you have 1000 attack power. Bloodthirst is going to do 45% of that as damage. That's 450 damage points, which is equal to 450 threat points. Why is Revenge so important? Because it generates a base of 355 threat, plus if you do 90 damage with it, that's 445 threat. That's huge for 5 rage. Now, understanding that Sunder armor. The more armor that the enemy does not have, the more damage you do, the more your Bloodthirst damage does, the more rage you have. Last but not least, the rage dumping abilities, Heroic Strike and Cleave. The two macros that you see above are going to be used to ensure that your offhand weapon hits. You know, I'm real proud of you for finishing another video. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Just like last time, make sure you drop in the comments below if you'd like to see anything else or more information. If I'm wrong about something. You gotta let me know though. If you really enjoy what you see, I also do a live stream at twitch.tv/BubbaToes. Make sure you guys like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Last thing. I do appreciate y'all, and I hope you appreciate me. Have yourself a great Friday night.